Hello, everybody, and welcome to Industry Insights with Saskhia Menendez. Thank you so much for taking the time out today. So my name is Saskia. I'm a Quality and Diversity Ambassador, a public speaker, an activist, researcher, and I'm also a board of directors for the F-List, an Innovator for Keychange program, and I sit on the Diversity Task Force for live music in the UK. So a little bit about me. I've been doing the music industry for about 10 years now. So I've had lots of experience and actually started music at the age of 8 years old. So it's always been a passion and a love of mine. So it's something that I've always done. I've done it from GCSE all the way up to master's level, which I find really, really beneficial. And kind of the role I do at the moment is around equality, diversity, and inclusion. It's around social change. It's around activism and public speaking and education, and trying to help underrepresented and disadvantaged communities across the UK, Europe, Canada, and America as well. So it's quite a lot of stuff going on all at once. I like to keep busy and I like to diversify what I do. I think that really helps too. And yeah, I've also got a new project coming out with my music, which is why I'm on here today. So I'll talk about more about that in a second. So yeah, I've been doing the music industry for like 10 years. I've done a variety of different roles actually, which I've really, really enjoyed. I find it's been really beneficial for me to figure out how the music industry operates, the different major players, what kind of deals are on offer, and how the music industry evolves over time, because everything's forever changing and it's about keeping up with trends, with the legal stuff, and on obviously just knowing how the industry operates and who those people are and building those meaningful relationships, which I think is really, really important. So I'm a trans woman, actually, a multiracial trans woman. I transitioned 12 years ago. So I represent the trans and non-binary community here in the UK and Europe. I do a lot of talks, educational talks, content, workshops, anything like that. So if that's anything that does interest you, please do let me know. Or if there's any questions that you've got, you want me to answer, please do feel free to ask me. I'll leave my details in the description below and I'll share my social media with you a bit later on. So yeah, I work across a lot of different areas of the industry. I help people kind of develop, and I'm developing myself also, and just kind of learning new skills and ensuring that I can kind of have longevity in my career, because I think that's really, really important, is having longevity in a legacy. So that's really what I'm looking for. Yeah, and with my musical career, I've been doing music from the age of 8. I was in one of the world's best choirs in the world, and I traveled from a young age and did songs. Obviously, I transitioned. I took some time out of the singing, but I always thought I needed to keep in the music industry. So that's why I actually pursued my musical education career, because it gave me the knowledge and the skills necessary to understand terminologies, marketing, management, legal terms, contracts, because there is a lot of stuff in there that I think is really beneficial. And it's helped me build contacts and know people and build that trust and those relationships. So yeah, I did highly recommend doing some varied roles, because it will help you and give you a better understanding of the main players and how the ecosystem works and how it's interconnected as well. Yeah, and each country is different as well. So remember that when you're in a different country, the laws are slightly different. So, what role did I do at the beginning of my music industry career? I actually did music management and singing. So, I was a singer, and then I went away from that, and then I started helping other people, purely because of my transition, actually. And I just didn't feel I had the confidence at the time. And now I think it's one of those things where you need to take time out, build your confidence back. And that's exactly what I did. So, my path's a little bit more varied and different, but I'm sure it kind of relates to a lot of different people too, where they come in and out and change different roles. I've also done marketing, I've done promotions. What else have I done? I've done events management. So there's a variety of different skills: public speaking, mentoring. So I mentor people from the LGBT community, especially for trans and non-binary individuals over in the States, which I thoroughly enjoy. I also sit on the board of directors for the F-List, which is a great organization for females and gender diverse people to sign up to. We do research hours, we do funding, we do collaborations. It's a directory that you can do collaborations with other people. So please do have a look at the F-List. The Keychange is also a great program that's been running for 5 years now. We talk about a Keychange pledge, getting people to sign up to 50-50 gender representation. and also to try and make the music industry landscape more equal and fair for everybody, especially underrepresented and disadvantaged communities. Yeah, and I sit on the live task force, as I already said, and help diversify that. So now what I'm also doing is a new musical project to help represent the trans community and also share our story, our journey, our struggle in an authentic way. So if you are a producer, singer, songwriter, or an artist, or anything along those lines that's in dance, pop, or R&B, then please do get in touch. I'm looking for collaborations, and I'm looking to help people, especially from disadvantaged, underrepresented communities, women, and anyone else. So please do get in touch. That project will be starting in 2024, and there's a lot of interest, and I would like to help other people, you know, because I think that's what it's all about. I also run a podcast called Music Industry Insights Worldwide. So please feel free to go check that out. I'll have a new episode coming out each week on a Monday, starting from next week. And we're on volume 3. So there's already 22 episodes across all the major platforms. So that's Music Industry Insights Worldwide. Please feel free to check that out. That contains music industry professionals and artists from different countries across the world, sharing their story on the issues and barriers that they face, that they've overcome, to kind of inspire other people, but to also teach people of how we can better support communities and how can we better ensure that we have a more diverse workforce, more diverse artists on the lineups. I think that's really, really important. So again, if you're from a diverse or underrepresented community, then we're looking for you. Please do get in touch. I'm looking for stuff in the dance music, the pop music, and the R&B music. So that's a singer, songwriter, producer, top liner, anything you wanted to get kind of just get in touch. If there's anything I can do or any advice that you want to get, then you're more than welcome to get in touch too. So please do that. And that's going to be based here in the UK, but you don't have to be based in the UK. We can work online. We can collaborate in many different ways now. So it's a lot easier. And I am looking to have a few international people on there too, because I think it's really important. Yeah, it's just really important to help other people and understand their issues and barriers too. So yeah, if you would like to get involved, then please do contact me. I am on social media. The best places to find me is on Instagram, MIZSASKIA, Miss Saskia, or you can find me on LinkedIn. So that's Saskia, SASKIA, MENENDEZ, Saskhia Menendez on LinkedIn. And you can also find me on Facebook and Twitter with the same name, Saskhia Menendez. So please feel free. I'll also drop my information in the description below. So if there's any questions, if you'd like to get involved in a collaboration, songwriting, producing, anything like that, then please do get in touch. It's really important to tell an authentic and real story. And yeah, I'm really looking forward to hearing from you soon. So yes, what 5 tips would I give to someone who wants to start up in the music industry? My first tip would be to stay determined and dedicated and passionate in your work. I think because that really, really shines through. I think it's not, nothing is an overnight success and it takes time. But if you follow your heart, then to me, you can't ever go wrong because you're following your passion, you're following your heart and your dreams. And that's what you're meant to be doing. So always follow your heart is tip 1. Tip 2 is to treat people kindly with respect and dignity. You never know who anybody is or who anyone might become. So it's always nice to treat people equally, fairly, and with respect. And you never know, you know, that person could always turn out to be a great collaboration future on down the line. Number 3 would definitely be to network and build meaningful relationships because those meaningful relationships really do last. And it's about building trust. I think there's a lot of people in the music industry that say things that they don't necessarily mean or do. Don't take it personally. Just keep it moving and stay positive, but definitely start making those friends and building trust with people. So you have that trust and you know that if you have a problem or you need something, you can go to those people and ask them for help and they'll give you some help in a way that you know you can trust. That's really important. Number 4 to me would be to always, I think, is to understand that the music industry is highly competitive, that I think sometimes it's not to compare yourself to other artists or to look at what other people are doing, but to kind of focus on what you've got to do and where you're going, because that's really, really important to have a strategic plan to kind of figure out, okay, what do I want to achieve? How am I going to get there? And what do I need to do to achieve that is really, really, really important. And also, I think for me, I've learned that in the music industry, it's a really kind, caring, considerate place, but it's also a place that's day in, day out, it's very fast evolving. So to have a kind of knowledge of the industry, to know how the industry operates, who the main players are, what kind of artist do you want to be? Do you want to be a live performing artist? Do you want to be a recording artist? Do you want to just put your music on sync? So understanding what you want as an artist and being bespoke and understanding your journey is going to be very beneficial to you as a person to understand where you're going and how you're going to achieve that. Yeah, and just to kind of figure out the terminologies, how the ecosystem is interconnected, and kind of different countries have different rules too. So just understanding that, about understanding distribution, marketing, PR, those kind of things will really, really help you to have longevity and success in your career. So I'm really, really looking forward to speaking to you all soon. Yeah, I've left all my social media, so thank you for your time. And yeah, I'll speak to you all soon. Bye.